You notice that the more I am on this therapy, the more I am getting to understand myself, the more I am getting to figure out myself. So this therapy is a blessing to me and my people and the cupids and every other person out there that needs it. Yeah. And I am not one of those therapy that, went to this school and I know all those words and I'm coming to teach you. Nah, I've never said that. In fact, I am an experiential therapist that basically therapizes my people out of experience and also in a bid to understand my own madness or at least other sides of it. But I have been figuring it out ever since. And I'm not someone that knows everything, so we can do the job together. So please, if you notice certain things, especially things that you feel like I know it's might be a blessing to party, let me just leave it for him. Also, since he has chosen to bless us with these talks, let me leave it. This talk might also bless him. Please, if you think I need it, I need it. Leave it for me in the comment section. I will use it well. Please, I will use it well. So I'm a therapist that therapizes also in a bid to understand my own madness. Yeah, there's madness. And trust me, if you don't see madness around you, one way or the other, there's a problem with you because it's obvious that this nation, this world has been moving mad lately in some aspects, and we really need healing. We really need healing. And trust me, anything that is going to make us heal slower, we don't need. Anything that is going to traumatize us further, we don't need. Anything that is going to divide us further, we don't need. Please, we don't need. Let's stop the divide and come to realize that we are one spirit. Let's bring back the spirit of oneness. Let's realize that we are in this together and let's be against those metrical spirits, those metrics, those things that are against naturality and the entire well-being of the human, and we, the living entities on the surface of this earth. Yeah, let's stop all those things like focusing on language. We are different, obviously. I cannot say I am a human, but that is what I hold on to when I am trying to love another human. I hold on to the reason to make me love, not looking at the reason to not make me love. It's all about perspective. Coming and seeing a glass of water, you can decide to see that glass of water if it's half. You can decide to see it as half empty. That this the cup is half empty. You are right. But if you say the cup is half full, you're also right. I decide to say the cup is half full. It's about perspective. You get it? So we know our differences. If I see a white man now, we are different in color, but I'll say, you're a man. I'm a man. I love you. And if you ask me, as a man, where are you from? I'll tell you, I'm from Africa. That's it. Then when I'm in Africa, I see you. I say, you're a black man. I'm a black man. I love you. You're an African. If you ask me where am I from, I might tell you from Nigeria. You understand? So that I won't sound stupid. I'll tell you. But I won't be telling you I'm from Nigeria when I meet you in America as a white man. I'll just tell you the information I feel you need, the nearest. I'm from Africa. Use that. That's all you need now to love me. And I only need to see you as a man to love you. That blocks the divide. If not, there is so many things that I will be looking at if I leave the focus that is you being a man. And if you leave the focus of me being an African before you love me, you might go, are you a Christian or a Muslim? Are you a Igbo or Yoruba? You start going to different things and it's too much. I have an auntie that got married to Igbo, so she knows how to speak Igbo very well. I ask her, and she even tells me in Igbo there are other Igbo that are different from other Igbos. So if you want to go into details, all those petty details, there are too much of it. Here in the north, you hear languages like Hausa, but still they'll tell you Kano Hausa is different from KD Hausa, KD Hausa is different from Benin KB Hausa, and there's a Hausa that is more Hausa than this Hausa. Like there are so many things to divide us. There are ethnic division, there are even gender divisions. So we are not looking into all those things. We are focusing on those very areas where we are similar, where we can unite. That's what we're focusing on to stop the divide. Let's stop the divide. There are so many things that especially these people that are there at the top and don't care about you, they bring it just so that they'll distort you. so that you fall more for their narrative, so that your doings, your in and out will fall more for their narrative. And trust me, they are there. Anybody that tells you that there's a time where those people will not be there anymore is a lie. Even if you pack all those that are there now and trying to make things go wrong in the natural world, and then you end them, there are people that are even from these other sides, from the 99% that are going to go in there. They are going to see the narrative and they are not going to change it. They are going to continue with it. There will forever be that spirit. And trust me, there's no much of escaping. There's only you waking up, realizing this thing, knowing all their gimmicks, all their plans, and work and letting your activities oppose it, or doing what you want to do and not what they are trying to lure you up, manipulate you to do. Being a puppeteer of your reality is as far as you can get to escaping the metrics and the plottings of the bad elites. And trust me, there are the good elites too. There are those that are there and working to see that love gets to everybody, and everybody that decides to perpetrate evil is going to have the whole repercussion of his evil stay exactly there in the cycle with him, and he's going to endure or utilize everything that he has used his hands to create. And that's exactly what we are working towards. That's what every technology and everything is going to lead us to at the end. We are just trying to make it faster. You get? That's just it. Yeah. So yeah, be aware of these things as an African child. Be aware of it so that if anybody comes and tell you this guy is your enemy, you will know that those are part of the people that have set, that have conditioned so many minds, and they are always shooting this propaganda and narrative to further confuse people, so that people are going to be confused, moving left and right, and uh, um, at the end, working towards fulfilling their aim, what they have set. They have manipulated everything to work towards. The more of us that wake up every day and think it's not life if we don't blindly wake up and go to serve somebody and come back, or wake up and go to school and come back, or wake up and follow one toxic routine, the more of us are falling for the metrics and the activities that oppose nature, the more we uphold that 1% that is bad and dare to see that everything dances to their rhythm, the more we realize that yes, there is a thing like that that is programmed, realize it, and the knowledge makes us act right. I call it right. Many people act different from this and think it is right. Many people even think acting like this is madness. But no, if you act different from naturality, from yourself, you come into this world and you act, you know, nature and what your intuition is telling you is to do this, but no, you can't help it. You just have to do this because some other force is pushing you to do it. That's what madness is. And today you have the courage to step out painstakingly, the madness wouldn't end. The madness tries. You get it? So yeah, we're just in the business of, making ourselves a lot more aware, using everything we can, using the music, using the dance, using the news, using the podcast, using the everything to make the people aware. Yeah, that's just what we are doing. So one day I'll be with a Fulani guy and hold him on the shoulder and be like, "You guys, you were just tormenting us like you didn't know I was your brother." He'd be like, "Oh, I was ignorant then, my bro." I'll be like, "Ah, thank God, thank God you're wise now." Yeah, that's Nigeria I envisage, where naturally the idea by love, especially when we learn to love, is going to come, and it's just going to be there in plain sight that no, this is gimmicks, and then the real black African man is going to be like, "Oh my gosh, this has been there since and we didn't see it. Wow, they have failed." Then, if there is a thing like neo-colonialism, there is going to be a new thing like neo-Africanism, and Africans that are so wise and they don't fall for petty manipulative tricks over and over again. It's party young. Yeah, wake up, my brothers. Arise, Ariwa. It's all love.